Welcome back to some more Umineko When They Cry. So where we last left off, short, brief explanation. The first half has, you know, Angie didn't really change much when she reached the truth and made the same proclamation. I mean, I hope I got it right. She proclaims that Eva is the culprit and all that, and then she result and she had the same end result, melted into pieces. Then we have the other half, which is pretty interesting in a way. We have first person perspective of the amnesiac taken by Hachijo Ikuko, in which she seems to be wealthy in a way, and she's interesting at the such. Although I feel like part of me thinks where the mystery stuff and it all started that results in the tale. If the seasons passed, together with Ikuko, in this town whose name I didn't even know, we spent our days debating detective novels and talking about ideas for new plots. At a glance, they may have appeared to be stale and unproductive days. However, Hachijo Toya found satisfaction with this new life.
かようにして我が黒首と奇譚は幕を閉じるのである。亮
With a dramatic flourish of her pen, Ikuko signified that her manuscript was now complete.
どうであるか。そなたのプロットを生かしつつ、最後に辻子の秘伝をもう少し厚くしてみました。
I think it's very good. I'd say The Last Farewell is sad enough to make it moving as a story and not just a reasoning puzzle.
当夜のプロットがあればこそです。この作品の前には、私がこれまで書き溜めた原稿など、ちり紙の価値さえない。書きながらも、私が世界で一番最初の読者であることの興奮。こんな経験は初めてです。
I just mentioned some ideas. You're the one who turned them into such a fascinating story, Ikuko-san. At some point, she wrote me in as well, and I too started my journey in the world of writing detective novels. Apparently, the old me had some talent for mysteries and detective novels and the like. And my talent seemed to be of a fairly unorthodox kind. I tried turning famous mysteries from across the world on their head, twisting those ideas into something new. However, a few ideas aren't enough to make a book. No meal's complete if all you can do is chop up vegetables. What? Yeah, right. Thanks to Ikuko's writing, a skill she had built up over many years, my ideas were transformed into a work of fiction. Yeah, it's like y'all can make a book that I could read. This world, the strange tale of Kurokubi Island. The two of us merged the best of our respective personalities. And though I hate to brag, it had turned into a masterpiece that you could show to anyone without shame.
もしもし
The strange tale of Kurokubi Island. Is that what is supposed to be meant for the parody of Umineko, or is it like something else that would be teased later?
書斎にシャンパンを持ってきてください。グラスはあなたの分も。これまでで一番の作品が仕上がりました。お祝いしましょう。
Oh wow. Is this whole like wealthy stereotype of bring us some caviar and champagne as part of the celebration? Fucking give me a break. Ikuko called for some champagne over the eternal phone line, joined by the servant who happened to be working that day and the cat Burn. We raised our glasses high and toasted our accomplishment. Ikuko-san, I have an idea if you don't mind.
聞こう。そなたの話すアイデアなら、シャワーとトイレ中でなければ、いつだって耳を貸そう。
Why don't we try submitting our book? I've never read anything this interesting before. I'm sure lots of other people will want to read it.
そうでしょうか。
Yes.
過去にもそう思い投稿しましたが、結果は。
I believe in your talent, Ikuko-san. What about you?
私とて、そなたの才能を確信しています。
Then it's decided. To Ikuko-san's big debut.
当夜のメジャーデビューを祈って。
Oh, they didn't even make the clink sound. We clinked our glasses once more, and on it went. We must have had way too much to drink. Before I knew it, I must have passed out on the sofa. There was a blanket covering me. Ikuko-san must have put it there. The lights were out in the study, but it wasn't dark. The computer's monitor was glowing. Outside, it had started to rain. It reminded me of the day Ikuko-san found me and took me in. Because of that, whenever it rains, I find myself wondering who I was, and I usually get headaches. So, I wasn't sure whether the pain was because of the rain or because I drank too much. I don't see how you can get a headache from the rain. I'm gonna assume the commonality is the second ladder. Ikuko-san, turn on the lights. Using a computer in the dark is bad for your eyes.
おや、起こしてしまいましたか。
No, I slept well. I feel refreshed now. I turned on the light and looked out through a gap in the curtains. As I'd thought, it was the sort of pouring rain that always reminded me of that day. It's raining pretty hard out there. The wind looks pretty strong too. I hope the rain gutters don't get clogged with leaves again.
先日掃除をさせましたから、当分は大丈夫でしょう。
Her answer sounded a little abstracted. Apparently, her attention was absorbed by the computer. You've been pretty hooked by that computer lately, Ikuko-san. Did you find an interesting article or something?
バカバカしいとは思いつつも、なかなか面白いのです。ほら、例の六軒島事件。
Rokenjima? What the fuck?
六軒島ミステリーの話は先日したでしょ。これが今ネットでブームになっているのです。それをめぐる議論や考察、中でも義書が実に面白い。義書というのは付近の島に流れ着いた 後宮マリアの署名のあるボトルメッセージが他にもあったと仮定して書いたもので。
Forgeries are stories all based on the premise that yet another... Yeah, when I think of forgery, I think of something else within a different definition. Ikuko kept showing off her knowledge of the subject. However, a huge bell was clanging inside my head. The noise was so great that I thought my head would split. Oh, I see what happened. The explanation of Rokenjima is caught. He's slowly starting to restore his memory. Unable to tell what was the floor and what was the ceiling, I crumpled and clutched it in my head. My head hurts. The Rokenjima explosion accident. The many disquieting rumors surrounding it. The scheming of the relatives who were after Ushiromiya Kinzo's vast wealth and the hidden gold. And the truth? Ushiromiya Eva, the sole survivor, just said nothing. Eventually, everything would be inherited by the granddaughter, Ushiromiya Ange, who escaped harm because she was absent on that day. Yeah, what a luck. Aren't you lucky? Ange. Ushiromiya Ange. I am Ushiromiya. Go! No good. My head's getting split open. It's like, fuck. I'm starting to remember things. Incomprehensible scenes pierced my eyelids from the inside like blades of light. Just what am I looking at? Who are these people calling to me but not by the name Toya? Yeah. They're calling you Battler. Who am I? Who are these people? What is this memory? Help me, Ikuko. Someone else's memory is hurting me. My head's splitting. Whoa, shit. I could hear the sorrowful sound of wind, and that must be rain. Who was I again? I am Ushiromiya.
Ange!
お願いよ、返事をして。
Voices. Voices calling to me. Dad and Mom. It can't be. In 1986, on Rokenjima, Mom and Dad.
エンジェ、しっかりしろ。お父さんの声が聞こえるか？
Maybe.
お願いだから返事をして。エンジ。
Dad, Mom. All say it out loud. Dad, Mom.
エンジェ。エンジェ、よかった。
I could feel my body being lifted up firmly and hugged roughly. Mom and Dad were hugging me. My eyelids had been open for a while now. I could feel the light slowly returning to my eyes. Just like your eyes get used to the dark, my eyes got used to the light, and bit by bit, the scene around me came into view. Hey, fragmented mind, how you been? Alright, I think I gave you the Said you ain't accepting friend requests? Probably because I changed the, I think I changed the privacy settings on mine. Let me see here. Oh. Really? Maybe that's why. I had the everyone part turned off, but the fucking goddamn Discord being shit. So if I did this, hold on a moment. If I can just change the user profile. No, hold on. Just give me a minute. Please give me 1 minute to fix this because I thought it's not. No, wait. That's weird. The fuck? Okay, that's. What the fuck? Have I been? I'm doing pretty alright so far. I mean, it's just your same game, same typical like work week I've been dealing with. Okay. Oh, my username's not. It doesn't have the 505 number. Okay, so this one should be it. That's the Discord thing. Sheet. Wait, what? It's my job. Not. I'm gonna be pretty vague to you, but I work late night enough of the graveyard shift to know. That is vague as I can tell you. Is that your username, Fragmented? You go by Ernest the DAH underscore? Violates his security clearance. Probably. That's one way to put it. Okay, well, why not? Just a little warning. My response to DMs is really delayed on my part because like I have a bit of a lazy mindset, but yeah, other than that, I usually don't have people DM me as much as than earlier. There were tears in Mom's eyes too as she held me tight. It was so strong that it hurt a bit. They held me with all their strength. Me, the bad kid who wasn't obedient, who always had an excuse, and who always tried to do the opposite of what her parents said. They held me tight to make sure I didn't head down the wrong path. As my eyes adjusted, I could see other people besides my parents. Everyone was there. George Onechan, Jessica Onechan, Maria Onechan, my uncles and aunts, even Sakutara. And there was the witch Vergilia, and Ronove, and... Oh hey! Now Angie's back for some reason. I thought Angie was... That's strange. Angie was supposed to be on the bad guy's side, or some shit. How did she end up here?
そなたは幸運だった。偶然にも虚無の海の波間を漂うそなたを見つけたのだ。 ひどい姿であったぞ。そなた自身がその姿を思い出すまでに随分と時間をかけた。
Infiltration? Maybe. I'm not sure about the infiltration part, but
ベアトリーチェ。じゃあここは。
黄金鏡だ。ここでお父さんたちはみんなお前が帰ってくるのを待ってたんだぞ。
絶対にあなたは帰ってくると信じてたわ。
did I come home because I was supposed to? I've gone back to how I'm supposed to be, and now
いや、お前は帰ってきたんだ。
そうよ。あなたが私たちのところへ帰りたいと願ったからここへ帰ってこられたのよ。
I don't know about that one.
お父さん、お母さん、
This is kind of a bit of an awkward family reunion, though.
私は。
今は何も言わなくていいわ。大変な冒険をしてきたわね。あなたは一人ぼっちで大変な冒険をしてきたわ。
これで分かっただろう。もう忘れないだろう。
I understand, Dad.
ここがお前の帰るべきところだってことだ。
Huh. When I gave that answer, Dad and Mom hugged me again. Hot tears fell onto my face. They were Dad's and Mom's tears.
無事でとはとても言えない姿だったけれど、よかったわ。帰ってきて。
エヴァ、おばさん。
私のことをいくらでも憎んでくれていいから。
Why she said that's a long story. Without any spoilers, of course.
だからお父さんとお母さんに100万回キスをしてあげて。あなたのことをいつも思っているみんなにもキスをしてあげて。
エヴァ、おばさん。
あなたのもう一人のお母さんにどうかただいまと言ってあげて。
Mom gave me a push from behind, and I stumbled forwards. Towards my other mother.
エヴァ、お母さん。
エンジェちゃん。
あの日、私がそう呼べていれば、私は何も謝ることがなかったかもしれない。私たちは新しい世界を二人で生み出せたかもしれない。
もういいのよ。エンジェちゃんは帰ってきてくれたわ。だからもう何も言わなくていいのよ。
お母さん、お母さん。
おかえり、エンジェちゃん。あなたは私の可愛い娘よ。
エヴァ、お母さん。あなたはいつまでも、そして
最後まで私の一番の味方だった。
The two of them hugged each other quietly, burying their faces in the other's shoulders and sobbing. I wonder if this is something to like repent their sins. Because both of them didn't get along in earlier episodes. So I don't know. The truth wasn't worth anything at all. In the first place, the truth is always in the past. The point of the future isn't to learn what happened in the past. What really matters is whether I can truly live and prosper in the truth that is the now. If I truly live and prosper, that is the truth. Back when I only ever tried to see the truth of the past, I was nothing more than a ghost trapped in that past. Since that time, I haven't lived a single day. Yeah. Isn't that how it goes? You have a shitty past, find like a solution to move forward. Now, I truly understand that this is what the real truth is.
私は生きるわ。そしてどれほどみんなに愛されていたかを思い出したわ。
Because I was young and selfish, I didn't even remember until now. The kind grandpa who always spoiled me, the entertaining aunts and uncles, all of the kind and gentle servants. It was always warm. And yet, because I was young and cruel, I never tried to remember any of that. Everyone got distorted by my irresponsible imagination, and I completely forgot the truth. Now I can remember clearly and I understand. That Halloween quiz party certainly was an illusion. It never happened. However, didn't we do all kinds of fun things when the relatives gathered? Things that were no more or less fun than that party? Probably. And for the first time since the start of the game, I went up to each and every one of them to greet them, thank them, and apologize. To thank Grandpa for always pampering me. To thank my aunts and uncles. To thank the cousins for always playing with me even though I was so selfish. And I thanked and apologized to the illusions. I don't know about that one. I think I said something horrible to Sakutaro once in the past. And to Maria One-chan too.
マリアお姉ちゃんは本当の魔女だったんだわ。
マリアは最初から魔女だよ。エンジェだって一度はその領域に近づけたのにね。
うん。本当の意味で分かってなんかいなかった。かわいそうなマリアお姉ちゃんのかわいそうな魔法。そんな風にしか見ていなかった。だから私には幸せのかけらが拾えない、見つけられない。かつてお姉ちゃんは私にそう言ったわ。
仕方ないよ。宇宙は二人で作らないと生み出せない。マリアにはベアトがいたけれど、エンジェは一人ぼっちだった。
いいえ、もしエヴァおばさんをお母さんと呼べていたら、私は二人だったわ。きっとマリアお姉ちゃんと同じ魔法で、私は新しい世界を生み出せたわ。
すべてわらわのせいだ。 わらわが面白半分に投じたボトルメッセージがそなたの未来に歪みを生み、そなたを蝕んだ。わらわにもその責任がある。
まったくね。あんたのボトルメッセージのせいだわ。そのせいであんたの真似をした義手を書く連中が現れて、どんどんおかしな話が膨らんでいった。
However, the message bottles thrown away by Beato did not name a specific person as the culprit. One of the forgeries wrote a plausible forgery that had Ushiromi Eva as the culprit, and it spread like a wildfire. Huh. What, now the illusions are part of the responsibility? Like, that's wild. Even though I should have known better than anyone else that it was impossible, I accepted it in the end.
ベアトのせいじゃないわ。
What's the crime? Yeah, we can call this, that was a weird thing, right? The thing about the Rokenjima incident within, like, terms of crime is mostly murder. Especially when it all starts within, like, within the wealthy family.
周りの誰がどんな邪推を重ねようとも、私の中の真実はたった一つのはずだった。なのに安易に私はみんなの温かな思い出を手放し、心を彼らに明け渡してしまった。
いやいや、そもそもわらわがボトルメッセージなど投じなければ、未来の六軒島はおかしな妄想の種にされることもなかったのだ。すべてはわらわのせいだ。
そうね。それもそうだわ。やっぱりあんたのせいだわ。
素直にそう言われるとカチンとくるぞ。わらわのせいだけでなく、やはりそなたも悪いのだ。
To be fair, Angie, you seem to be like tempted by the devil to like sour up the family relationship or something. I don't fucking know.
そうね。あんたも悪いし、私も悪いわ。でもお互い罵り合うのも馬鹿らしい。だって私は未来の魔女、あなたは過去の魔女。未来に生きる私はその魔法で未来を築くべきなのよ。私たちは共に何らかの責任を負うけれど、それを責める資格はどちらにもないわ。
エンジェならマリアージュ・ソルシエールの教えをきっと理解してくれると思ってたよ。
I mean, she could have done this earlier to make, you know, moving forward to a better place. But I get that's just wishful thinking on that part.
そうね。私はマリアージュ・ソルシエールの最後の一人としてお姉ちゃんの魔法を伝える義務があるわ。
マリアの魔法はみんなを幸せにする魔法なの。
うん。清らかなる魔法も邪悪なる魔法も思いのままよ。
本当ね。魔法は心の持ち方で全く違う姿に変わる。正しい導きがなければ 正しい魔法は使えないわ。そして正しい魔法は人を幸福に導くわ。
素晴らしいことです。人を幸せにすることこそが魔女が魔法を振るう唯一の理由なのです。その教えをようやく我らが無限の魔女の系譜の最後の魔女に伝えることができて、私は嬉しいですよ。悪かったな、全然伝えてなくてよ。
It's true. You fail. I know, right? Yeah, I don't know about that one.
未来の魔女エンジェ・ベアトリーチェ。マリアージュ・ソルシエールは今こそあなたの著名を解く。
Well, that took long enough. Jeez. Took like a long. Holy fuck. Oh, dude. I don't think I can ever make you go back to take myself rereading this whole thing again just to understand the whole premise of the story, because oh boy, it's a fucking doozy.
エンジェはきっと帰ってきてくれるって信じてたよ。おめでとうございます、エンジェ様。
あなたたちと共に旅をした日に、私は一度は理解をしたつもりでいたのに。
You hate witches? Well, people can have a preference, but although people treat fiction as a work of art, people usually don't treat fiction as a work of art, so there's like two sides of the coin.
ごめんね。本当にごめんね。
魔女は二人でなければ宇宙を生み出せぬ。未来のそなたは一人だが、本当に大丈夫か？
ええ、大丈夫。
You'll be the only one to create your world.
私はもう一人じゃないもの。私は生きるわ。みんなと一緒に。そして未来に生きる。マリアージュ・ソルシエルの魔法を伝えるために生き抜くことを誓うわ。マリアお姉ちゃんの魔法は私でさえ救ってくれたもの。魔法を必要としている人たちはもっと大勢いる。それを正しく伝え、一人でも多くの人々を救うことがマリアージュ・ソルシエールの最後の魔女の私の使命なんだわ。
それは実現できそうか？
もちろんよ。そのための力だってあるわ。私の先代様エヴァ・ベアトリーチェがたっぷりと築き上げてくれた黄金の魔法があるもの。私はそれを全て継承しているわね。
私がもう少し健康で長生きできてたら全部使い切っちゃうつもりだったんだけどね。
Yeah, if only. As Angie left, tears poured from her eyes again. Everyone surrounded Angie with their kind, warm smiles. My bad person of not feeling moved from this. I don't know. Badler stood alone in the rose garden maze, letting the rain quietly fall on him. After searching for some time, Angie found him.
お兄ちゃん。
Not gonna lie, this kind of bores you. I do apologize, but I'm pretty sure, like, I can guarantee you, if you try to read all of these episodes, and you can either be moved by the story itself, or it could probably bore you. Which I never get. It's like, it took really this long for Angie to be like, you know, change her mindset of the such. And once you look at that, now those two siblings are having some sort of reunion there. Somewhat. Angie, who was feeling guilty, sensed anger in her brother's expression. So, she thought he was going to hit her. Sibling abuse. She shut her eyes. However, her brother touched her softly. He patted her head gently.
真実なんて大したもんじゃなかっただろ。
うん。お兄ちゃんはこんなにも温かな世界でずっと私の帰りを待っててくれたのに、私だけがずっと背を向けていたから。
I mean, is the truth really anything important right now? Like, especially within the current era we live in?
お前は真実を知ってしまった。
うん。
だから誰かが生きて帰ってくるかもしれないっていう奇跡や希望はでも
Oops,
お前にはもう未来を生きるための新しい希望や使命があるな。
Sometimes voice dialogue can be delayed at times.
お兄ちゃんがその温かな希望を守ってくれてた。それを私が自ら開いて逃がしてしまった。パンドラの箱より始末が悪いわ。私は知る必要のない真実も、そして希望までもすべて逃がしてしまって、すべてを空っぽにしてしまったのだから。
いいさ。開けちまったなら仕方ねえさ。それで空っぽなら後腐れがなくていいじゃねえか。下手な希望はかえってトゲになることもあるしな。
False hopes can sometimes bring you pain. I mean, if you find the truth ugly enough, will it be mentally painful for you? That would be another question. Badler laughed heartily. Then, with that same smile on his face, he told her,
俺たちはもう死んでる。
We're already dead? Oh, and here we thought we're already, in an eternal dream that can never be escaped.
ひょっとしたら生きてるかもしれないって希望がお前の12年間を生きる糧にしてくれた。それはもうこれでおしまいだ。きれいさっぱり全部なしだ。
分かってる。これからの私は新しい人生に踏み出すわ。
ベアとは六軒島を猫箱に閉ざし、次の魔女のエヴァおばさんはその猫箱の蓋を生涯守った。その次の魔女のお前はその蓋を開けちまったがだからって何だってんだ。過去の真実なんてどうでもいいことじゃねえか。
That is a good question. Does the truth,
開けちまったなら
does the
仕
truth,
方ねえさ。
you know, I always ask that question.
それで
Does the
か
truth
ま
of
だ
the past really
あと
matters
癖
in
がな
mind?
くていいじゃねえか。
And that can count
下手
for,
な希望は
that can be implied
か
for
えって
everyone.
トゲになることもあるしな。
ええ、私はこれから真に生きる。そして自分だけの真実を結実するわ。
頑張れよ。マリアージュ・ソルシエールの最後の魔女。マリアの魔導書を読んだぜ。あれはとてもいいことを書いた素晴らしい本だ。聖書だって翻訳がいる。ならマリアの魔導書にだって翻訳がいるだろう。
Even the Bible needs a translator.
お前がそれを翻訳するんだ。そしてかつてのお前と同じ境遇の子供たちに伝えてやれ。それがお前の新しき未来の魔女の使命だ。
That first line right there seems kind of like interesting me there for a moment. It's because it's like, I wonder if this, the way, I wonder if this kind of witchcraft stuff in this read through is like it's sort of like fantasized and like a religion in this. Is it inspired by a religion or is it just fantasized as a religion? Because believing in witches is a belief. I mean, the witch's existence is a belief. And then the opposing is, you know, not believing.
俺はいない。でもお前の後ろにいつだっていて見守ってるからな。
知ってるわ。お兄ちゃんだけじゃないわ。みんなも一緒よ。
俺もみんなもずっとずっと永遠にお前を愛してる。それを忘れるな。
忘れないわ。絶対永遠に。
Angie leapt into Badler's chest and sobbed. Humans are sad creatures who can learn, quote unquote, but not unlearn. She had already learned. It may have been a cruel, terrifying, merciless thing, capable of destroying even the miracle called hope. However, there are still one tiny fragment left gripped in her hand. her family's love. If she can just remember that and hold it tight, then surely Angie will live on. She'll be able to stop before taking that single step into nothingness.
それに六軒島の猫箱はまだ完全に開かれたわけじゃない。お前が中身を覗いちまっただけの話だ。だからお前が自ら蓋となれ。
You shall be the lid to control of what's inside the cat box.
そして今度はお前が猫箱の中のみんなを守るんだ。俺や親父やキリエさん、いとこのみんなやおじさんたちおばさんたち、じいさまやしおにのみんな、幻想の住人のみんなをな。
うん。今度は私がみんなを守らなきゃ。な
らそれは急いだ方がいいんじゃない？
Oh no. I forgot Lambda is there. The sound of popcorn being eaten rang out from beyond a rose bush. It was Lambda Delta.
あんたも知ってると思うけど、ベルンはもうじき一なる真実の書をパーティーで大公開するわ。会場には天国から地獄から異界から別世界からあらゆる世界の面々が集まってる。そこで中身を公表されたらもう何もかも手遅れよ。
私行くわ。ベルンカステルにあの鍵を渡してしまった。私の責任だわ。私が行って取り返してくる。
図書の都にか。しかし入る方法がない。あそこには結界があるんだ。
あいつがこれをくれたの。これがあれば自由に出入りできるって。バカなやつね。私を捨てるとき回収を忘れたんだわ。
Ah, what a fool. If she didn't give that little pass key. Imagine like leaving the security pass key to her after killing her, and now she has the access to it. Who's my favorite character? That's a good question. It's the tie. Well, right now it's the tie between Beatrice and Ange. Although with Ange, Ange has flaws within her characteristic, which annoys me at times, but that's just how it is. Angie fished through her pocket and there was a jingling sound. It was a bell with a blue ribbon tied to it.
それよ。招待状と引き換えに渡される図書の都の臨時入館証。それがあればとりあえず一人は図書の都に乗り込めるわね。
What a fool. You gave the entry pass.
まあ、かけらの海を誰かが送ってくれればの話だけど。
Yeah. That's like in the one game that you're given. You were accidentally given the entry pass to the secret room. Within the one survival horror game.
ラムダデルタ。
I hope I pronounced it right. Look, I'm half asleep. Don't judge.
私を図書の都に連れてって。
エンジェ。
Yeah, you got one job, Lambda.
それが私の責任の取り方だわ。私が一なる真実の書の公開を食い止める。
Judged, sleepy boy. Oh no. It's Jover.
本気で言ってんの？あそこは化け物中の化け物の服までよ。ベルンの庇護を失ったあんたなんてハエ以下のハムシ扱い。ベチッと叩いて潰されておしまいよ。
The bell was snatched from Angie's hands.
ラムダデルタ、そこには俺が行こう。お前は俺を送ってくれるだけでいい。どうせ俺は猫箱の中にしか存在できない虚無の存在だ。だがエンジは未来に生きなくちゃならない。そしてお前だって未来ある存在だ。だから俺が行く。俺には何も失うものなんてないんだからな。
いいえ、これは私の責任、そして私のけじめ。私が自らの手でやらなきゃ未来は何も変わらない。そして未来の猫箱を何も救えない。
Angie tried to snatch the key from Battler's hand, but Battler had no intention of giving it up. Oh, well, too bad. You already lost your superpower from earlier, or whatever it was. The two of them were grimly serious, but from the sidelines, it looked like an ordinary squabble between two close siblings. I'm not surprised. Lambda Delta watched this conversation and shrugged. If she just took one of them to the City of Books, she wouldn't have to make any enemies, and there was no risk to her. All she cared about was which one would make the story more interesting. Nothing else. But then she finally noticed.
ストップ。あんたたち、ちょっとストップ、ストップ。
何よ、後にしてよ。
今兄弟で大切な話をしてるんだ。
Yeah, well, too bad. You two are getting interrupted.
まずあんたたち、その組み合ってる手を解きなさい。鈴はバトラが持ってるのね。バトラ、跳ねてみて。
跳ねる？こうか。
He's like, what?
次、エンジェ。跳ねてみて。
なんで私まで。どうして。
If Battler was holding the bell, then where did that sound come from? Angie hurriedly searched through her pockets. When she did, another blue ribbon bell came out of a different pocket than the first one.
それ、これと同じ鈴だよな。
そんな。どうして2つ？私は1つしかもらわなかったわよ。
どうしてかなんか知らないわ。でもとにかくあんたは図書の都に入れる鈴を2つ持っている。
How?
よってあんたたちの仲睦まじいやりとりをこれ以上見ている必要がなくなったわけ。
The pair of them gripped their bells and looked at each other.
最初から今回のゲームはあんたたち2人のものだわ。ただ対決するプレイヤーには若干の変更があったみたいね。あんたたち2人が競い合うゲームじゃない。猫箱をめぐって蓋を閉ざそうとするバトラとエンジェとそれを開こうとするベルンとの戦いだわ。エンジェはベルン側からバトラ側にチームを変更した。 それだけの話。
ラムダデルタ、俺たちを図書の都へ連れて行ってくれ。
分かってるわよね。連れてくだけよ。
Alright, there we go. The speech check, speech dialogue is in check.
あとは今度こそ感激者に徹するからね。あんたたちが図書の都で何をどう戦ってどうベルンにコテンパンにされるかをじっくりたっぷり間近で感激してるだけだからね。
ラムダデルタ、ありがとう。
Well, that chapter was completed. Holy moly. Siege of the Fleet. Oh shit. Shannon and Cannon stood guard in front of the door to the Golden Land. They glared quietly and fearlessly at the eerie fleet of ships across the horizon. Shannon slowly lifted her hands. Cannon raised his right hand and a red blade appeared there.
そこで止まってください。それ以上の接近を拒否します。
それ以上近寄れば切る。
You know, even I couldn't even take this part right here seriously. Because it's like they're getting invaded by pirates. Like, you can tell by this, like, the flag design right there that it's just something it is to be expected. They could see a single dinghy leaving the fleet and approaching them. They couldn't tell if it was a messenger or the first wave. Shannon and Cannon watched it cautiously. Oh wait. Oh no. I cannot believe this. Fucking hell, Erica. Now you look. Now I can't even take this seriously anymore. Fucking hell, man. At the head of that dinghy rowed by boats, or goats, stood Erica. Where the heck did she get that thing from? Maybe she's trying to act the part of the fleet's leader. This is so LARPy as fuck. It's funny. Oh no. Erica was glaring at them and smiling aggressively with what appeared to be a pirate hat on her head. How do you put on the hat of the leader of the pirates and all of your fucking minions controlling the boats are fucking big muscly goats, my dude.
最後通帳に参りました。交渉余地のあるものです。開門してください。
Shannon and Cannon looked at each other. Erica was the one offering this deal. It wasn't likely to be anything agreeable. However, if they turned her away, the attack would probably begin at once. Since they were in a firmly inferior position, they wanted to buy time by any means they could. At Shannon's nod, Cannon erased his sword. The Golden Land was filled with a hard downpour accompanied by occasional thunder. Erica, who realized that this weather spoke for their emotions, smiled even more boldly. At the center of the Golden Land, was the arbor surrounded by the Golden Rose Garden. A large number of humans and illusions were there, arguing about something. Even without asking, it was easy to guess the nature of the debate by their anguished expressions. After all, in this life or death situation, they didn't have many options they could take. In the direction was being led, Beato stood waiting, accompanied by the Chiester sister's corpse. When Erica, accompanied by her goat guards, saw Beato, she gave a bow that only appeared graceful. Beato followed suit and gave a graceful bow of the sort that was rarely seen from her.
黄金鏡のアリス、無限と黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェである。名乗られよ。
As though implying that she was more than happy to go through with this farce, Beato introduced herself boldly and requested that Erica do the same.
尊厳なる感激と戯曲と傍観の魔女により厳選されし名誉ある図書の都より派遣されてまいりました。
That's a bit of a mouthful if you ask me.
私は図書に名誉と保護を与えし司書の艦隊司令官にして真実の魔女
Witch of Truth, the commander of the library fleet.
フルドエリカと申します。どうぞお見知りおきを。
要件を聞こうぜ。
お喜びください。我ら図書に名誉と保護を与えし司書の艦隊はあなた方に名誉ある朗報をもって参上しました。一つ、図書の都は無限の魔女ベアトリーチェによって生み出されたゲーム版を名誉ある厳選されたる図書に認定されましたことを報告いたします。
ほう、それは名誉なことである。
このゲーム版は非常に興味深くかつ独創的で研究価値の高いものです。すべての市民に公開される価値のあるものです。よって図書の都は我らにこのゲーム版に永遠の名誉と保護を与えることを命ぜられました。
くどいし長い。とっとと本題を言え。
本ゲーム版のすべてを名誉ある図書の都に譲渡することを要求します。これは本ゲーム版とその駒にとって最高の名誉と保護です。
嫌だと言ったら。
Yeah, what about our livelihood?
すべての市民に共有されるべき名誉文化を私的独占する罪で告発されます。我々はあなたに対しすべての市民の権利と利益を保護するため攻撃を開始することを通告します。
その攻撃で市民の共有財産が破壊されるのは構わぬのだ。
名誉図書保護法の規定により名誉文化私的独占を犯す犯罪者がこれを盾に籠城を試みる場合、執行官隊は大法院の許可を持って保護より逮捕を優先することが許されます。
Right. Okay then.
もちろんすでに大法院の許可状はこちらにございます。
ついでにその逮捕は生死を問わぬと書いてありそうだな。
おや、よくこんな小さい文字が読めますね。
Follow dead or alive.
では茶番は以上です。ぶっちゃけどうします？
なたの要求を飲むとどのような利点があるというのか。
お互い無駄な仕事をしなくて済みます。そしてあなたの勇敢にして名誉ある行為は図書の都にて誉れ高く終章に記されるでしょう。分かってますよね。あなたは絶対勝てません。これは戦いでさえない。井戸の底で上を見上げるあなたに石をぶつけるだけの一方的なものなのですから。
わらわに選べるのは図書館の魔女たちがわらわの最後をいかに記すかだけというわけか。
In other words, turning yourself in for the crimes, apparently. According to Erica's wording.
あとはあなた次第です。もしあなたがこのゲーム版を愛おしく思うなら報復すべきです。駒たちは末永く大勢の市民に愛され、その役目を永遠に続けることができるでしょう。
Damn. That's one hell of a foreign policy right there.
つまりは好き放題に生み出した惨劇を永遠に繰り返すということか。
あんたがしてきたことと何か違いが？
ないな。以上か？ならばわらわの答えを聞かせよ。
どうぞ。
Oh. What a way to break silence. Where are we at? Yeah. That would oughta be around the part 30 mark or somewhere around there. It's a lot. It's a hell of a mouthful. Well, let's see what Beatrici's answer would be. Yeah. That will be a cliffhanger right here. So with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see how her answer would go. So, you'll have a good one.